Bowflex VeloCore Bike Noise Troubleshooting Video. If you experience unexpected mechanical noise while using your VeloCore, there are a few things to try. Check all hardware on the bike to make sure they are tight. In particular, there are several key areas that you want to be sure are firmly fastened, as they can create noise while the bike is in use. Read the assembly and owner's manual for a complete guide. The following tools are needed to tighten the hardware and were included with your VeloCore bike assembly. Begin by first checking all of the stabilizer fasteners and making sure they are secure. Use the Allen wrench and tighten if needed. Next, tighten the handlebar and seat post adjustment knobs, making sure they are not loose. There are 3 knobs in total. Adjust as needed. After checking the adjustment knobs, check the bolts on the base of the console mast and make sure they are fully tightened. Next, check that the pedals are fully secured. Using a wrench, make sure the pedals are tightened fully to the crank arms. Both pedals should be very tight and should be checked weekly to ensure they are tight. Remember that the left side pedal is reverse threaded, so it should be turned counterclockwise to tighten. After checking both pedals, check the 3 flywheel shroud screws located on the left side of the flywheel. Note that the flywheel will need to be rotated to access all 3 screws. Next, locate the front lock knob. If the noise is present while in stationary mode or only while in lean mode, try the following. If you experience the noise only while in stationary mode, make sure the lean lock knob is fully locked. If you experience the noise while in leaning mode, make sure the lean lock knob is fully unlocked. The lock knob should not be halfways or partially locked. That is an incorrect setting. Finally, if you experience noise while in leaning mode, make sure the lean lock knob is fully locked and remove the lower pivot shrouds. You might need to apply a few drops of silicone lubricant to the pivot point. If these fixes do not solve your issue and noise persists, then you might want to install the flywheel shroud strips. The flywheel shroud strips can be shipped at no additional cost to you. Contact Bowflex directly or go to www.bowflex.com/nomorenoise.html to fill out a request form. The strips are designed to specifically reduce the noise on the flywheel of your bike. If you are installing the shroud strips, first unplug the AC adapter from the wall outlet and machine. Make sure the bike is powered off before continuing. Next, on the left side of the flywheel, locate the 3 screws that attach the shroud. Note that the flywheel will need to be rotated to access all 3 screws. Install 1 shroud strip at a time. Using a Phillips screwdriver, loosen one of the screws 1 full turn. Next, place the flywheel shroud strip between the shroud and the flywheel as shown. Make sure the flat face of the strip is facing the flywheel. Start at one end of the strip and press fully into position. Be sure the strip is seated on the ledge behind the shroud surface and centered in line with the screw. Once the strip is in place, fully tighten the screw to hold the strip in position. Repeat the step for the other 2 screws and install 2 more shroud strips as previously shown. Rotate the wheel as required to access all 3 screws. Finally, inspect your machine to ensure that all hardware is tight and components are properly assembled. Check the screws after a few workouts to be sure that they are tight and the strips are still in position. If these fixes do not solve your issue, please give us a call so we can help. Brought to you by Bowflex.